The D70 has something called vary programs, which are little dial settings on the mode dial that allow you to get closer to the type of action or subject that you're shooting for the best possible results. Let me show you what they are now. Starting with the green, the auto, I call this the point and shoot mode right here. Because when in doubt, you can use your auto and it'll take care of your f-stop and shutter speed and give you a pretty good picture no matter what kind of situation. If you want to take it a little farther though, I'm going to show you some of these different program modes. One is called portrait. Now suppose you're taking a picture of somebody, say outside, and you want that nice soft look in the background and have that person pop out from the background, really stand out. Portrait mode will do this. It's sort of a low f-stop kind of mode. If you use a telephoto lens, say a 100 or higher, and then you make sure your background is far from your subject, you're really going to get a nice soft effect. The next mode right here is called landscape mode. This focuses on bringing out the vivid colors and nice contrast in landscape shots and different things that you're going to be taking wide vistas of. Sometimes a wide angle lens is good for this mode, but any regular lens will do. Keep in mind in this mode your flash is not going to be going off because the flash is not going to light up a mountain, and the little autofocus assist light is not going to be going off because it's assuming the autofocus can't be bouncing off the mountain and measuring distances. So if you're outside on a regular well-lit day, this is perfect for mountains and big scenes. The next mode is the close-up mode. I'm just going to turn the dial here, and you see a little picture of a flower. And this is ideal for flower insects or other objects, and it's going to help you make the main subject stand out pretty clear. It's focusing on reds and greens, and it's ideal for those real close subjects. It helps if you have a little bit of a lens, a short kind of lens that you can get in real close and not block the light.
You're using the autofocus, and you need to focus on more than one particular part of the picture. You want to go into the dynamic autofocus option, and you can change between the two in the menu, which I've already done. And I want to show you on the top what it's going to look like when you're in the dynamic autofocus mode. Now, as you can see here, the indicator on the top has changed. Instead of having just one part highlighted, it's got all the parts highlighted, with the heaviness put mostly to the center. Now, by holding the shutter button halfway down, again, you can change the point that it's going to focus on most heavily. Now, it's not going to focus only on this area, it's going to focus most heavily on this area. So you can actually focus every part of the picture with the most heaviness lean toward whatever part you set the middle icon on. So we're going to go ahead and change that one more time. Just like you do the single, you pick a particular part that you want to focus on most heavily, and the rest of the areas will also be in focus. We're going to go ahead and leave it set on the center.
When you get really good and acquainted with your camera, you may want to go in and change some color adjustments yourself. To do that, you want to make sure that your mode dial is on M, A, S, or P, and then you want to hit the menu button on the back of your camera. Once you hit the menu button, it's going to pop you to this screen. You want to make sure that you're on the shooting mode, and inside there you want to choose optimizing your image. We're going to scroll down until we get to custom setting, and we're going to choose that. The first setting I'm going to go over is the sharpening setting. Inside here, the first option is the auto option. This is where the camera automatically adjusts the sharpening according to your subject. The results are going to vary from shot to shot, even if the scenes are the same type. You can choose different settings to take multiple shots with the same sharpening. The next one is the normal setting. In this setting, all of your images are going to be sharpened by the same standard amount.
Hi, I'm Lee.
I'm John.
Hi, I'm Martha.
I'm Kelly, and we'd like to welcome you to our video on the Nikon D70 digital camera.
We're going to cover things like the menu buttons, the custom options, the shutter, the aperture, the priority mode.
And everything you'll need to know to go out into the field and operate this camera in its various modes.